Every morning we wake up, get out of bed, make a cup of coffee, and begin our day as usual. But did you know that a few small habits in the morning could have a big impact on your health, especially as you get older? Feeling lightheaded after standing up, joint pain with the first steps, an upset stomach after your coffee. These may seem like normal morning quirks, but they are actually your body's signals that it needs more care. In this guide, we'll explore 5 common morning mistakes that older adults often make and how a few simple changes can improve your energy, balance, and overall well-being, starting tomorrow morning. You wake up in the morning, open your eyes, roll over, and spring out of bed like you've done for years. But within seconds, your head spins, your vision blurs, your legs feel shaky, and you instinctively grab for something to steady yourself. Sound familiar? For many older adults, this moment, rising too quickly from bed, isn't just a harmless habit. It's one of the most common and overlooked morning mistakes that can have serious consequences. When we sleep, our bodies slow down. Blood pressure drops, heart rate steadies, and blood flow becomes more evenly distributed throughout the body. So when you suddenly go from a lying position to standing upright, your body has to rapidly adjust blood pressure and circulate blood back to the brain. If that process is too abrupt, especially in aging bodies, it can lead to what's known as orthostatic hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure upon standing. While younger people often recover quickly, older adults are more vulnerable. As we age, our blood vessels lose elasticity, heart rate adjustments slow down, and overall circulation weakens. That means the act of standing up quickly can trigger dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting, which may lead to dangerous falls. Many home accidents involving elderly people happen right in the bedroom or bathroom, especially in the early morning hours. And we're not talking about minor bruises. Falls at this age can result in fractured hips, head trauma, or long-term loss of mobility. The good news? This is entirely preventable with just a few easy steps. Here's a safer way to get out of bed. Don't rush. Once you open your eyes, take a few moments to breathe deeply and allow your body to wake up. Stretch gently in bed. Move your arms, legs, wrists, and ankles to kickstart circulation. Turn to your side and use your hands to push yourself into a sitting position. Let your feet dangle off the bed and sit upright for 30 to 60 seconds. Take this time to breathe slowly and notice how you feel. Stand up gradually, keeping your back straight and using a steady, grounded motion. These few moments, less than 2 minutes, can drastically reduce your risk of dizziness, falls, and injury. In fact, they can set the tone for a calmer, more balanced day. If you or your loved one is prone to morning unsteadiness, consider placing a stable chair or support bar next to the bed. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a smart and proactive step towards staying independent and safe. Never underestimate the first movement of your day. The way you rise from bed is the first decision your body makes each morning. Give it the time and care it deserves. Your heart, brain, and balance will thank you. You wake up, brush your teeth, maybe start preparing breakfast, or head straight to your morning coffee. But there's one small step many people, especially those over 50, skip almost every day: drinking water first thing in the morning. It seems minor. After all, you haven't been sweating or exerting yourself while sleeping, right? But during the 6 to 8 hours of nighttime rest, your body loses water silently, through your breath, your skin, and regular cellular processes. By the time you open your eyes, you are mildly dehydrated, even if you don't feel thirsty. And here's the key: as you age, your body's ability to signal thirst becomes weaker. That means you might not realize you're dehydrated until it starts taking a toll on your energy, focus, digestion, and, most importantly, your cardiovascular system. So what really happens if you skip water in the morning? Your blood becomes slightly thicker and more viscous. That means your heart has to work harder to pump it through your veins. For older adults, especially those with high blood pressure, heart conditions, or a history of stroke, this places extra, unnecessary strain on the body. Dehydration also affects brain function, causing mental fog, irritability, headaches, low mood, or anxiety. In the long term, chronic mild dehydration has been linked to digestive issues, kidney strain, fatigue, and even joint stiffness. But there's a simple fix: and it costs nothing. Build this one habit. Drink a glass of water, 200 to 300 milliliters, as soon as you wake up, before coffee, breakfast, or any other food. Ideally, the water should be room temperature or warm, which is gentler on the stomach and supports digestion. You can also add a slice of lemon for vitamin C and alkalizing benefits. Add a few cucumber slices or mint leaves for freshness. Mix a pinch of pink salt if you tend to have low blood pressure. Consult your doctor. This small habit kickstarts your metabolism, hydrates your tissues, lubricates your joints, and flushes out toxins that have accumulated overnight. Think of it as giving your body its first glass of life, before you add anything else to your system. If you struggle with remembering, try placing a glass of water on your nightstand before bed. That way, it's the first thing you see and reach for in the morning. This is especially important if you take morning medications, you experience morning fatigue or grogginess, you feel tightness or heaviness in your chest upon waking, you drink coffee or tea soon after getting up. Both are mildly dehydrating. In short, skipping water in the morning is like trying to drive your car without oil. You might move, but not smoothly, and damage builds up over time. So tomorrow morning, before you do anything else, honor your body with water. It's a simple act with profound effects on your heart, your brain, and your vitality. It's a ritual shared by millions. Wake up, shuffle to the kitchen, brew that first cup of coffee, take a sip before you've eaten anything at all. For many, that warm, rich bitterness feels like the perfect way to wake up the system. But if you're drinking coffee on an empty stomach, especially as you age, it could be quietly doing more harm than good. Here's why. Coffee, especially black coffee, stimulates the stomach lining to produce hydrochloric acid HCl. That's the acid your body uses to digest food. But when there's no food in your stomach, that acid doesn't have anything to work on, so it can end up irritating the stomach lining itself. This repeated irritation can lead to heartburn and acid reflux, stomach cramps or bloating, increased risk of developing gastritis or ulcers, imbalanced gut bacteria over time. And here's the kicker. As we get older, our stomach's natural mucus barrier tends to thin out. That means our digestive tract becomes more sensitive to acid and healing takes longer. On top of that, caffeine can increase anxiety and heart palpitations if consumed before eating, spike cortisol levels, which may throw off hormonal balance, interfere with blood sugar stability, leading to an energy crash mid-morning. If you've ever felt jittery, lightheaded, or nauseous after that first cup of coffee, it wasn't your imagination, it was your body trying to cope. But don't worry, you don't have to give up your morning coffee. The key is timing and preparation. Here's how to do it better. Eat something small first. Even half a banana, a piece of toast, a handful of nuts, or a spoon of yogurt can provide a buffer that protects your stomach lining. Avoid sugary creamers or heavy dairy products on an empty stomach. They can make things worse. Stick with simple black coffee or a small splash of plant-based milk after eating. Wait 10 to 15 minutes after eating to enjoy your coffee. This gives your stomach time to process and regulate its acid levels more safely. Stay hydrated. Remember that coffee is a diuretic, so it's still important to drink water first when you wake up. These small changes can help you maintain a healthy gut, improve nutrient absorption, stabilize energy levels, prevent uncomfortable digestive symptoms. Coffee is not the villain. It's all about how and when you drink it. Think of it like lighting a fire. You need kindling a small meal before you add fuel, coffee, or the flame can burn out of control. So the next time you reach for that early morning cup, ask yourself one question. Have I eaten something first? Give your stomach the care it needs, and your coffee will feel less like a jolt and more like a warm, energizing friend. You swing your legs off the bed, stand up, and take those first few steps. Your knees feel tight, your hips creak a little, maybe your lower back protests, but you push through it. You've always had a few aches in the morning, right? Here's the truth. Morning joint stiffness is your body speaking to you, and if you ignore it, it could speak louder in the form of pain, inflammation, or even dangerous falls. For older adults, joint stiffness in the morning is incredibly common. After several hours of lying still, your joints have had limited movement, reduced circulation, and a drop in joint lubrication. Ligaments and tendons can become slightly contracted and muscles cool down, making them less flexible and more prone to injury. It's not a sign of weakness, it's biology. Unfortunately, many people stand up quickly, start moving about without preparation, or even bend down to pick something up, all while their body is still waking up. This sudden movement, especially when the joints are stiff, can lead to muscle pulls, strains, or even serious falls. So what can you do? Think of your body like a car on a winter morning. You wouldn't drive at full speed the moment you turn the ignition. You let it warm up. Your joints deserve the same respect. Here's a simple morning warm-up routine that takes just 2 to 3 minutes in bed and can make a huge difference. Start with your ankles. Flex and point your toes up and down 10 times. Then rotate each ankle in circles. First clockwise, then counterclockwise. Move to your knees and hips. While lying on your back, gently slide one leg up so your knee bends, then extend. Repeat 5 to 10 times on each side. Stretch your arms and shoulders. Reach overhead, then bring your arms down and hug yourself. Roll your shoulders forward and back. Gently twist your torso side to side, keeping your lower back supported. Finally, sit up slowly at the edge of the bed and do a few neck rolls and wrist circles before standing. These small movements wake up your circulatory system, warm your muscles, and loosen your joints so that when you stand, you're balanced, mobile, and less likely to stumble. For people with arthritis, this kind of morning ritual isn't just helpful, it's essential. It reduces stiffness, preserves range of motion, and prepares your body for the day with more comfort and control. You don't need fancy equipment, no yoga mat, no gym shoes, just your bed, a few minutes, and the willingness to give your body the transition it needs. And if you can, go a step further. Place slippers with good grip next to your bed. Install a grab bar or nightstand for extra balance. Avoid walking barefoot on cold floors, which can trigger further stiffness. Bottom line, don't rush your body just because the day has started. Your joints are like gears that need oil and motion after rest. The smoother the start, the safer and more enjoyable the rest of your day will be. Give yourself permission to warm up slowly, and you'll be amazed at how much stronger, steadier, and more confident you feel. You finally stand up from bed, maybe stretch a little, and begin your morning. But without even realizing it, your shoulders are slouched, your head leans forward, your back is slightly hunched. It feels normal, natural even. But over time, this normal posture can chip away at your energy, your confidence, and even your safety. Poor posture isn't just about how you look, it's about how your body functions. When you start your day with slouched shoulders or a curved spine, you're not just putting strain on your back, you're putting pressure on your lungs, digestive organs, and joints. For older adults especially, posture plays a critical role in balance, breathing capacity, and emotional well-being. Let's break it down. Here's what poor posture does to your body. Breathing becomes shallow. When you hunch forward, your lungs can't fully expand. This reduces oxygen intake and may leave you feeling tired, foggy, or short of breath. Circulation slows. Compressed organs and blood vessels restrict blood flow, especially to the brain and extremities. Digestion suffers. A slumped posture can press against your stomach and intestines, leading to bloating, gas, and indigestion. Balance weakens. A forward-leaning stance shifts your center of gravity, making you more prone to falls. Mood takes a hit. Studies have shown that posture affects hormone levels and mood. Standing tall can boost confidence and decrease stress, while slouching can do the opposite. Now imagine this posture being your first physical message to the day. Instead of setting yourself up for strength and energy, you begin with restriction, tension, and instability. But here's the good news. You can change this with awareness and a simple morning routine. Try this posture reset each morning. Stand at the edge of your bed or in front of a mirror. Roll your shoulders backward and downward, like you're tucking your shoulder blades into your back pockets. Lift your chest slightly, but keep your ribs relaxed. Imagine a string pulling the crown of your head gently upward. Tuck your chin just a bit. Don't look down, don't look up. Take 3 slow, deep breaths into your belly. It takes less than a minute, but it trains your body and brain to start the day aligned. Literally. If you find yourself slouching often, consider adding gentle back and core exercises a few times a week. Supportive footwear or orthopedic insoles for alignment. A reminder note on your mirror that says "Stand tall today." Over time, these habits can improve your posture not just in the morning, but all day long, supporting better lung function, digestion, circulation, and confidence. In conclusion, how you carry yourself when you rise in the morning shapes how you move, breathe, and feel for the rest of the day. Straighten your spine, open your chest, and breathe deep, because your posture speaks before you say a word.